Gross darkness, blinding of Israel, was for the lightning of the Gentiles. Now the blinding of the Gentiles is the lightning of the Israel. Gentile church age is finished. The light can only go back east again to where it began at, Israel. So many good, sincere people today are caught away in these creeds, these churches and organizations, having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof. As 2 Timothy, the 3rd chapter says so. Gross darkness, blinding of Israel, was for the lightning of the Gentiles. Now the blinding of the Gentiles is the lightning of the Israel. It's just like the day and night. One side has got darkness, the other side's got light, and then the light comes over on the other side. So the moon passing the way it did in the reflection of the darkness of the world, blinding out its light, is a reflection to us that the Gentile church age is finished. The church is making herself ready, been making herself ready for a time. It's time for the rapture. For darkness is fading upon the Gentiles, and dawn will soon break upon the Jews. The sun has traveled from the east to the west, and we're on the west coast. The light can only do one thing: go back east on the other side. You understand, do you? The light can only go back east again to where it began at, Israel. God blinded them for a while, but the darkness now is pressed upon the Gentile world that's covered the whole thing. The Gentiles will trod down Jerusalem until the Gentile dispensation will be finished. Jesus said so. And now it's finished. Gross darkness upon the people. God reflecting it in the skies as He has shown it on earth before it all happens. We're in it. Joel even prophesied of it. What the palmer worm left the caterpillar eating and taking the thing down. But God promised, I will restore, saith the Lord. And He will do it. But before He can restore that back in His spiritual state, the Gentile church has to be taken out. He won't have two of them at the same time. Now, you can't make the Scriptures twist themselves like that. See? He never had two witnesses at the same time, major witnesses, and he don't have two churches at the same time. Notice, if the Gentile church has to be taken away first for the Jews, then into the 70 weeks of Daniel takes place. The 3.5 years Messiah prophesied, and then he was cut off the prince in the middle of the 70th week, and then there's 3.5 weeks left yet. And we find out two prophets of Revelation. He never changes his code again. Of Revelations 11 comes down and prophesies to the Jews. Now the church will be taken away at that time, and we see Israel, the first time for several hundreds of years, over 2,000 years, is now become a nation. Her own army, her own money. Israel is in the homeland. Her own nation, own flag, belonging to the United Nations. She is a nation. Why, it's one of the greatest signs that we could think of. Right now, Israel in her homeland. And Jesus said, this generation that sees Israel go back to her homeland shall not pass until all has been fulfilled. See, He spoke of this day.